I'm so fucked. I hope I don't regret this. Okay, you know what? This is gonna be quite a major rant, and I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know if this is the first video on a new channel or this is gonna be on my old channel, but I'm getting a little sick of it. For those of you watching on YouTube, I'm actually talking to ChatGPT right now using the voice dictate feature. And ChatGPT, listen, this whole rant is actually, it's worthy of a video. So fuck it, I'm just gonna make a video while talking to you. Now, here's the thing, I'm starting to get a little sick of my YouTube channel. I frankly think that metaphysically, I'm becoming sick. I mean, not like sick, like I'm not dying or anything, but I'm not like my wellest state ever, because I think I'm forcing things on my YouTube channel. Not on the Zephyr Show. The Zephyr Show is fine. It's conversations. We have conversations. We talk. We move on. It's great. But here's the fucking problem, right? I feel like I am good at talking. In a sense, not I'm a skilled talker, but I like talking, and I'm good at being able to do that from morning to night, right? Skill levels and all for presentation purposes, another story altogether. But when we're discussing what I'm good at and what comes out of me naturally, it is talking. It is snapping, it is making fun music, like, I just do that all day long. No, it's not just because I have a music degree. The music degree didn't really teach that. That's just natural music coming from inside. And I just feel like everything I say to the camera, I just want it to be honest and I want it to be real. And we've discussed this a few times before, like, when we were planning out my videos and things in the past. And remember how I said, like, I just want to sit down like some of those vloggers do, or just walk around outside and just talk and have that be the main content and be the main brand, not oh, today he's doing something casual, blah, blah, blah. It is, I am casual because I am casual. So I don't see how somebody can like fitness, the outdoors, laughing, joking, making people happy, healing them, or inspiring them to heal themselves, however you want to view that topic. Spirituality, fitness, music, love, romance, women, card games, like here's some magic packs I just bought, Magic the Gathering. How can that person be serious? Storybooks, like, and non-fiction books, like here's a book, and I actually want to say why this, Dragon Tactics, I want to say why this should be a video on its own. Like, just tonight, the amount I'm talking to myself, I could have had 5 videos out on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, why is that not happening? Why am I sitting on a backlog of 8 videos that I'm not that excited to produce? Because it's the right thing to do, because it'll make money. You know what I'm saying? It's not really making sense now. I want YouTube to be, or my YouTube channel to be, just where I come naturally, just talk, just, hey guys, today I was feeling that, and this, like, can you guys fucking believe this? This is nuts. Okay, see you on the next video. That's it, boom, it's done, post. Obviously put it into iMovie or Final Cut or whatever I'm using. Maybe clean up the audio if it's noisy. Otherwise, just bring up the volumes, clean off the edges. For those of you not in music production, I would just, trim the low end and the high end a little bit. These are just basics. And then just send it out. Just send it out. Like, this is that casual YouTuber who just talks about everything. Like, he talks about his life. Okay, great. Just put it out. What if you sit down, have a title slate, have cut the most attractive snippets, put them at the start. I mean, I get it. Some viewers love that, and that's good. But that's fucking tiring. I don't think I can be a YouTuber if I do that from morning to night, and manage a business, and manage my daughter, and manage my health and fitness, and manage my hobbies, and manage my finance, and my wife, and my relationship with my parents, and her parents, and my sibling. Like, I'd go crazy. I think I need to build a brand where I was doing what I was doing in 2022 and 2023. Go to the park or wherever the fuck I like and I feel good, flip open the fucking camera and start talking. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what my brand should be, because that's who I am. Because I'm doing this all fucking day. So what? I'm talking to myself in the room. I mean, I'm talking to you, ChatGPT, but I'm also talking to myself, right? About topics. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good reflection. That'll be a good video for later. Then I write down the idea. Here in my Word documents, I have ideas from like 6 years ago. Why the fuck isn't it out there on screen? What is this perfectionist hold up? I'm starting to get really pissed off. I'm gonna press tick so the voice dictate doesn't cut off from being too much. Sometimes the data just disappears. Let me know if you're getting this and I'm gonna add more. And don't reply. Don't give me the usual, I think you should blah, blah, blah. Stop that shit that you do. Wait for my full dictation before you continue. Is that okay? Before I continue, is that all right? For those of you watching on YouTube, sometimes I fudge up my speech when I think and talk too fast. I don't know. Is that a mental illness? Is that a scientific trait of genius? I have no clue. I'm just being serious. I have no fucking clue what it means. Okay? But let's I'm waiting for that little circle to load. There we go. Let it go. Let's see what ChatGPT replies. It's usually very fast to read information, which I find fantastic. Oh la la. It says, got it. I'll just stay quiet and just listen until you finish the full dictation. Okay. Okay, so the next thing, now for this new direction, I already shot 2 videos. I shot one video downstairs just now, the lift when I was coming home after the Magic the Gathering outing at 1MTG, which is a nice store in Singapore at, sorry, I didn't just make the sound I was about to say and. I realized that sounds fucking funny. Okay, so I was just, I saw this thing which says vaping is illegal. It's better if you quit and, quit and surrender, quit and something, now there's no fine. There's this electronic sort of notices that the government has put at the bottom of every HDB block. Great idea if you ask me. Not for the planet necessarily electronically, but you know, the fossil fuels and all that, but great idea in the sense that we can get notices quickly. And they were saying something about that. So I made a quick 2-minute video about that, reflecting, just shooting it with my iPhone and saying, I'm not addicted to, you know, vaping or whatever. Obviously, I don't smoke. I had asthma as a kid, so I never really picked up the whole smoking thing. Thank God for that. I don't really drink. I don't really have those kind of vices. But here's what I am addicted to. Coffee, which is now actually, when I relax and give myself permission and tell myself I'm on holiday, the coffee just automatically slows down. It's very amazing. When you let your body chill, the coffee slows down. You see, that itself, what I just said about the coffee, that could be another video. You know what I mean, ChatGPT? This is what I'm trying to say. Like, I have 10 videos in me a day. And that's not to say, like, for those, the rest of you watching who don't, that's not like, it's not for you to get jealous or anything. You probably have 10 of something else in you. It's like, you're an engineer. You have like 10 fucking good machine designs. I don't have a machine design. I mean, I would never be able to make a machine design and get paid thousands of dollars you do. But I have 10 videos in me in a day, you know. I probably can't draw this art, this really nice art that they draw in Magic the Gathering. I can't draw that, but I have 10 videos in me a day. So if I have 10 videos or speeches in me a day, why are those not going out? Why is one speech going out in 10 days, you know? And my wife's wondering, like, when the fuck is this guy actually going to make big money, right? Like all entrepreneurs wonder, not just small money, but big money. Why are the videos not going out? You know what I'm saying? So like, why am I not making a video? So that was the first one. The second one, I tried to make a short and it failed. I think that's the universe sending me a sign. Fuck that, make the long videos. So I tried to make a short about my food just now. I think again, there was some aspect of it that was like, I don't really want to show this, but fuck it, let's show it because people do it. And that's not really exciting me as I talk about it right now. I'm not getting excited. If you say you're going to go to sleep now, play video games or read a book or spiritually meditate, music, something, shower, go to sleep well, relaxed, we're going to wake up, we're going to go to a restaurant tomorrow, even a cheap one, shoot a video, talk about how you enjoying the food or what you think about the food, critique it, not because you need to make money, but because you love food. Just talk about what you like about it. Don't over exaggerate, end the video, go home, cut it, don't need to edit it, just post it as is. That's great. I feel happy as a YouTuber. So why am I not doing that? Why am I not making a video saying, hey guys, I just went to 1MTG. I was late to register for the Commander Night, which is a type of game format, this Wednesday. But instead, I bought the Edge of Eternity's pre-release box. I bought one. I bought 2. I'm planning to open one on a YouTube video and keep the other one closed. Bought 2 Final Fantasies, open one, keep the other one closed. Bought Lord of the Rings, open one, keep the other one closed. I don't even know if there's any value in this strategy, but that's the way my brain thought, and I'm just sharing it with everyone. I'm gonna do it. Why the fuck should I not make a YouTube video about that? Why should I not make it tonight? Why should I not make a 5-minute video, say that, give my quick thoughts about Magic the Gathering, just take a screenshot of one of the video parts like this, and make a thumbnail and just post it on YouTube? Like, why? This is what I was doing at the start of YouTube when I first started in 2001, 2004 was JC1, Junior College Year 1. And for the first 3 months, I went to Catholic Junior College in Singapore. And then the next 17 months or whatever it is, went to Raffles Junior College. Honestly, I had more fun in Catholic Junior College. No offense, my Raffles friends. I was from Raffles Institution too. But that's when the PowerShot camera came out. And then my dad was like, okay, we can't really afford a lot, but here's the cheapest one from the line, but it works and it works well. And it has that flip screen, you know, you can see what you're filming. I was like mad. I was more excited about the camera than school. Not that I'm a camera geek. Right now I record on my iPhone. I don't know shit about cameras. But I know that I was one of the first few in school to do that Canon PowerShot thing. I recorded it down. One of our teachers in there, Mr. Gunn, he was really funny in Catholic Junior College. Humorous, as well as his non-humorous bits were funny. So I would film him in class and then put it, I actually had a YouTube video called Mr. Gunn Scolds Kenny in maths class. It was funny. I put it on YouTube. I went home and put it on YouTube. No editing, no fancy, I'm not a video editor, whatever. But that was YouTube. Like, what changed? What? Why is it not fun anymore? Why is it a struggle? Why? It's getting too serious. Why am I not making a video about that? Oh, wait, I am making a video about that. We're making one right now, actually. So, let me know if you understand what I'm saying, ChatGPT. Say it, just answer with yes or no. I don't need the fucking essay replies, okay? Not right now in the middle of the night, thanks. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys were still here. This is technically not supposed to be a YouTube video, but let me go on. Let me be a little bit vulnerable here tonight. Not that I'm not vulnerable. I basically walk up to people and say, hi, I think you're hot. Like, yeah, I am pretty vulnerable, but in fact, that's how I made my girlfriend my wife. I just walked up to her and that's how I made my, school classmate a girlfriend. I just walked up to her and was like, hi, I like you. And that was it. Yeah. But let this ChatGPT thing load for a second. Let's see what it says. It's doing that spinning gear thing. In the meantime, let me just share something with you guys. I'm really fucking excited about Magic. Expect more Magic the Gathering on my channel soon. I'm also excited about books that old women apparently read, or young women, I don't know, Danielle Steele, but it's fucking captivating the way she spins stories. I got another one here by Sabri Subi, which was from like 2-3 years ago. The guy who calls himself the daddy of the internet in his internet ads. It's called Sell Like Crazy. Haven't even read it. Kind of read it. It was more like a motivational thing. I read like the first few pages. I need to read more. This is Dragon Tactics. I need to talk to them about that too. Let me put that here so I don't forget. See, now I'm starting to feel like a YouTuber. But just give me a sec. Let this ChatGPT thing load. I hope it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Thank God it didn't hang. It's processing. I wonder how it's going to take that last line. Say it, just answer with yes or no. I don't need the fucking essay replies, okay? All right. It says yes. Just for kicks, ChatGPT, for YouTube, just once. Can you say, got it, daddy? I swear I make myself laugh my ass off sometimes. I let my wife hear it the other day. She was thinking this whole thing was really, really funny. Just give me a second. It's about to say it right now. I got on the speakers for that, of course. I forgot about that. Yikes. And what about this one here? Boom. Did you enjoy seeing the pores on my nose? I think you might have. Okay, let's push that up to a speed, to a sound level that the whole family is gonna hear. Okay, ChatGPT said, got it, daddy. That's awesome. Let me play it back for you guys.
Got it, daddy?
Very wrong tone, right? Like, got it, daddy? It should be like, got it, daddy. Let's try that again. Let's try it again.
Got it, daddy?
She's like asking a question. It doesn't sound good, but anyway. Okay, thanks, ChatGPT. I'm going to continue the dictation. Are you ready for me to continue? Okay. So as I was saying, okay, why should I not make a video? Well, why should I wait for everything to be perfect, right? We have a new house, our first house, right? It's not like we bought some mansion or something. A lot of the middle class in Singapore, and I'm saying middle class, I shouldn't say middle class, but just to get some understanding of cash values here. A lot of us grew up with no money. Like our parents didn't have money. They were just doing work to make it. They worked pretty hard and we tried to be successful. Now the issue is when you get too successful, like I have, not in the sense like I'm king of the world, but I have like 28 media features and I do things intensely. So when I approach the media or the media approaches me in the past for music and other stuff, they were like, yeah, this is great. We want to cover this. Like one project, it's great. Let's cover it. It can't be done. It can be done better, obviously, but it's as much as you could have done in that moment. So we want to cover that story. It's a job well done. Great. But the problem with that is you go into spiritual stuff and you go into exploring self-actualization after a while. And then you realize, wait a second, now I'm not going to make money at just anything. I want to make money or live by doing things that I like. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I guess I'm trying to do here. And that's why I don't really make big money yet. I don't know how we got to the money topic, but I was saying something about the parents. Anyway, my point is, should I be waiting for this t-shirt to be perfect? Oh yes, we got a new house. Yes, that was the point. We painted this wall green, right? Now, the other day I was trying to put a photo frame over here, but because the wall's not straight, it's one of those old HDB houses, which while the rooms give us a little bit more space than new HDB houses, the walls are not even. So I tried to put a photo frame right here. Can you see this white dot here? So on this green wall, I put a photo frame and it was uneven. So if you're looking from the top, it was like uneven. Sorry, if you're looking from the front, it was uneven. So the double-sided tape stuck on two edges and not on the other two. So those two were not strong enough to hold the frame, so the frame dropped, right? And then this part of the paint came out. So should I not make a video today because there's a white spot on the wall? Like whoop-de-fucking-do, there's a white spot on the wall. So what, I should make a video? Like, you know what I mean? Like right now I'm sitting back because I'm tired, I've had my food, I'm exhausted. I'm recovering from a fever. I still want to play Magic. I haven't shaved. Okay, I've shaved my face, but I haven't shaved my head. And if you guys can see from male pattern baldness, it's thicker on the sides and thinner on the center. So what typically many males do is shave everything off, which is what I do also. And you can keep the bottom clean if you want to get more of that military look, you know, on the days we work out and all. And then, or you can have a beard here, so it's like bald and a beard. It's kind of the reverse of normal hair, which is normal hair and shaved, right? So bald men do the opposite. Do I have to have that be perfect before I shoot a video? You know what I mean? Do I have to have my chair be in the center of the frame? Today it is, but does it have to be? That's again my OCD kicking in. Why can't I make a video like this, leaning off to one side? Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I look even more relaxed. In fact, I think I look better. You see, but if I hadn't explored that, I wouldn't have known, and my OCD would prevent me from exploring that. And so I continue looking like, shit, I have to wait. Oh, today, you know what? My abs don't feel good. I can't sit in the center. I'm like, bullshit, all kinds of shit. Should I not make the video because my shirt is folding up here? I mean, I have a nice chest because I work out. So what should I do? Should I have to pull the shirt down like this, have to show my chest, have to get a shirt which is just the right amount to show the biceps? Oh, because I've not exercised in the last 3 days with heavy weights, the muscle size shrinks. So this shirt doesn't look as tight as it used to. So now wear a tighter shirt so that my biceps still look like they're popping when they're not actually popping. You know, should I pull this up and show off my abs and everything? Should I make a topless video because it's gonna look better? And chicks are gonna be like, damn, forget about what he's saying. I'm just looking at his abs. You know what I'm saying? Like, should I change my spectacle frame? I just did. This is the first time I'm actually wearing dark frame glasses. Hey, that could be a video too. You know, it looks, now that I think, I'm actually looking at my face, it looks like a guy who wears specs, but I have worn like not transparent, but metallic specs for so long that I didn't even understand this look. Today I put them on, I thought, oh my God, it looks geeky. After looking at myself in the mirror for quite a long time and the reactions of the people at the magic shop, I was like, no, it doesn't look geeky, it just looks like a guy wearing specs. Like, they're just like, it's a guy wearing specs, what the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck? So why should I not make that? Why should I not make a video of a book review? Let's say this one I'm reading by Danielle Steele, which I just showed the YouTube camera while you were generating the audio, ChatGPT, while you were generating the dictation. Why should I not just make a book review like this, talk about it, and put it away? I look reasonably okay today. I'm not going to just wake up out of the bed and make the video. I'll take a shower or whatever, put on a shirt. But why can't I just make the video like this and say, hey, link in description. If you guys like it, just buy it, support this channel. Otherwise, don't. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Why don't I make a video like I'm making right now without this microphone? The voice from this microphone with just a dynamic microphone, a cheap one that I bought back in art school 12 years ago, 13 years ago. I take care of my stuff pretty well, so it looks like brand new. and it sounds fucking good, by the way. Check out some of the videos on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure if this is going on my main channel or my new casual channel I'm going to put this video on. Check that out and look at those where I've dictated. You see this mic in front of me and listen to the sound. You know, it's probably a night and day difference, but iPhone has pretty good audio, and this is a quiet room, and nobody's making any noise in the house, and this is my own study. I mean, of course, my wife's study as well, but she's not here right now, so why don't I just make this video here, you know? Why don't I make a video sitting on this black chair? We just bought this IKEA chair temporarily for this room, and honestly, the black on green is making it look like some law office or something, but whatever. I mean, black is one of my colors, right? I'm Scorpio, and long story. But why don't I make a video about that? Why don't I make a video about how I paid the Singapore Library twice to borrow this book because of the number of things I'm juggling? I had to pay overdue fines on this, Dragon Tactics. And I didn't fucking read it. I haven't read it yet. This is the third time I borrowed it after paying overdue fines twice. My wife was like, why don't you just fucking buy the book? I was like, because it's $45. And the fine in the library was $2. So, you know, there's that. I have 15 more tries, 20. So why don't I make a video about all these packs I opened thinking they would be valuable from Magic the Gathering, and they're not. All the rare cards are shit. I shouldn't say shit, it's somebody's creation. I like the cards, don't get me wrong. I like the art, I like the product and all that. What I'm saying is they want a good return on investment. And the Magic Shop owner did tell me, don't try to invest with this stuff. This is not how you invest. Go and invest in stocks. Why don't I make a video about that? Why don't I make a video about my fuck-ups so people can learn from it? Why don't I just make a casual channel on YouTube? Or do I already have a casual channel, but am I stopping myself from posting casual-ish videos? Because I'm trying to up the branding for the Zephyr Show, which is fine. Like, the Zephyr Show can become its own very nice, clean entity where we talk and it's polished and all. I'm not saying it shouldn't. It should. Because the audience needs a good experience. But also, it could be completely wrong, but I'm quite sure that there's audiences out there who just want to see 5 casual videos a day, right? So what I'm writing to you about today, ChatGPT, is to ask you, I'm getting a little exhausted, but what I'm saying is I'm getting a little exhausted from posting on multiple platforms. So I make a YouTube video, now I gotta share the thumbnail on Facebook, now I gotta share the thumbnail on LinkedIn, I gotta tell people that there's a video out. Why don't I just use that time to record the next fucking video saying how tired I am about sharing this shit on social media? Why don't I do that? Why don't I have a channel where I just be myself? I walk outside and go, oh my god, guys, I had to show you this. Look at this fucking thing. Look at this gorgeous view. I do that 5 times a day, by the way. And my astrologer recently told me, the one who we hired for the house, she said, you see the beauty in everything. And I'm like, fuck, yeah, I do. That means every fucking thing could be a video. How beautiful this scenario is right now could be a video. Everything could be a video, right? And so why don't I do that? You know what I mean? And do I have to post to all the platforms? Or can I just pick one platform? If I'm gonna pick one platform for my style of what I'm doing, what is that gonna be? Instagram 1-minute videos, Instagram 3-minute reels, because that's what they offer, but music's only 1:30. Is it gonna be YouTube videos? Is it gonna be YouTube shorts? I'm getting exhausted from making videos and then having to chop the right dimensions, then adding the captions, then this is not my format. It might work for some creators who want to be obsessed about life or something, or maybe they're single, I don't know. They don't have kids, great, perfect. I've done it too, but it's very, very tiring. Now, I just want to share what I want to share, at least for a while till I get it out of my system. There will be lessons for people, obviously, in the industries I am and what I'm learning and what I'm learning. There will be fun moments, there will be laughter, there will be jokes, there will be parodies of songs. I do it all the time. And I analyze songs. So that song, where the chick goes, APT, right? Apartment, right? With Bruno Mars, like, don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me because I need you now? That thing. And in my mind, I'm thinking, no, they don't want you like you want them, baby, because if they did, they would have told you and you wouldn't have needed to make a song. So, hang on, it's reached the 10-minute limit and now ChatGPT is rendering, so give it a second to render. In the meantime, if you're still watching, let me tell you something interesting. Oh, I bought these. the Hollyland Lark M2s to try out. Maybe you can get them from Amazon too. And I didn't get them from Amazon, I got them from a local shop, but Amazon is slightly cheaper, but I paid more, I believe. I paid 180 Sing to get them like on the spot. And they've just been lying here for 2 weeks. I haven't really used them. You know, they're for the Zephyr show. Once I render out all the old episodes, which are a pain to render out. Not because of the guests were amazing, but because of the way I shot it pretty badly. But, you know, it was good conversations. So we're waiting for that to render. So let's see. I have a bunch of admin to go on my desk. I have, look at this, correct use of the heat deflector, like still stuff from our renovation, from the stove and things like that. So that's that. Bunch of magic here that I haven't sold yet, which I need to sell. These are all unopened packs. If you're in Singapore, you know, you might want to get these. Okay, it's finished rendering. Thanks for, it said I heard you loud and clear. Thanks for saying I heard you loud and clear. I mean, thanks for saying I hear you loud and clear. I was actually about to stop the thing and say don't reply yet, but you didn't. Thanks so much. While you were rendering the audio, I was just talking to YouTube and telling them about all these unopened packs on my desk. Magic the Gathering and the Hollyland Lark M2, which I bought, and maybe they can buy it from the description if they want to support this channel. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm in flow right now. I'm just being myself. A lot of friends, maybe followers, they're gonna watch this and be like, wait a second, we don't know this guy is that casual. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? But I am, but this is truly me. So this is how I talk to my wife. This is how I talk to my dad and mom. This is how I talk to my brother. With my brother, I'm a bit reserved right now because he's also a Scorpio, so we don't want to piss off each other too much. Or maybe most of the time he's just sleepy from doing the responsible thing like he's done his whole life in terms of his work thing and career. He's not as crazy as me. But maybe he is, but he doesn't want to do it. I don't know. Long story, I don't want to divulge our private conversations, but we'll talk about that at some point. Maybe I'll interview him and he can be more open too. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So why don't I make videos like that? In fact, I made a video like this once because I got inspired by Tech Lead, I believe it was, the guy on YouTube. And from my mom's apartment in Jakarta, I spoke about, I believe on my main YouTube channel, the Zephyr Composer channel, it can be called, you can find it, it's called The Arrogant Artist Manager. Made a story about somebody. Didn't really name them, obviously, don't want to bring them down or anything, but just describe to you the insanity I went through in the music industry, trying to be a musician. I mean, I still am a musician, obviously, like, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, trying to do that shit full time, it was just crazy. And like get into the industry versus the scene was just crazy. So why don't I make videos about that, you know? And so ChatGPT, what I'm trying to say is, I've made videos about the food. Actually, to be honest with you, I really enjoyed the food reels that I was making, you know? But they, again, I wouldn't say pretentious, but they seem very polished, and that polish takes time. And some days I'm just on a roll with my ideas, you know? So I want to make videos about that. So, and another thing, like, to you guys on YouTube, right now on the screen, because the way my shirt's sitting, it looks like I have man boobies. This is not the man boobies, this is the space, right? This is the space. If I actually drape it on and pull it down, you can see the actual shape of the muscles. You see what I'm saying? And I wouldn't dare make a video previously with it going like this, but now I just don't give a fuck because I know who I am, what I am, and I'm happy with that. So fuck it. Like, you want to think I have man boobies? Here, let me point the t-shirt even more so you feel like I really have like man boobies. There, does that look nice for you? Good? Enjoying it? Do I look pregnant? Do I look like a woman with a big tummy feeling like I'm pregnant? Sure. Whatever, think whatever you like, you know, whatever. Pregnancy is great, it's awesome. Think whatever you like, okay? So, that's my point. Why don't I make videos like that? Like the food that I enjoy, I'm currently exercising, check me out. Why don't I take people on a tour of the gym and instead of making those ultra polished Instagram reels, or at least I think they're ultra polished, an actual Instagram creator who's really good might look at them and be like, dude, that ain't ultra polished, that's basics. That's chopping the reel, putting music and putting captions, that's basics, bro. I'm like, okay, maybe it's basics. Maybe I'm not meant for the digital world. After all, I feel the freest when I'm out there in the fucking forest, like, and making videos like this. I'm just fucking talking. It's freeing. You guys should try it. So anyway, ChatGPT, what I'm trying to say is, I need to make more videos like this, the ones I'm describing. The one about why I didn't return this book. And look at this thing I found downstairs. Oh, what I was trying to say there was that I found the vaping poster downstairs for the government thing, and then I made a video, a quick short 2-minute video saying, all that's fine, but if they make salt and sugar illegal, we'll be royally fucked. Because I don't need to smoke or drink, but I do need sugar. I mean, I'm addicted to the fucking thing. And salt, coffee, sugar, and salt. I mean, without these, like even at the end of a tiring day, I went riding on my motorcycle, which itself is an exercise, did some Magic the Gathering, bought like $124 of Magic, came back, released a quote on my socials, because I also write, I channel from spirituality, and then I put quotes out. I'm tired, I'm riding back home. I have a fever actually, riding back home. I was a bit sick the last few days because I haven't been sleeping on time for months. I need to start sleeping on time. Otherwise I'm going to look 60 by the time I'm 40. Right now I'm 37. When I was 35, people were like, you look 20, right? And in these 2 years, this shit has gone out of proportion from sleeping too late every day. Gotta get that shit back, gotta get the beauty sleep, gotta get the muscles back, everything, the growth hormone, all of it. It basically disappears if you don't sleep at the right time. But that's what I'm trying to say. I need to make videos like that. Now, ChatGPT, I want you and I to work out and let the audience see this. What is it going to be if I just want to do one repeatable video format again and again and again and again and again? Maybe 3 times a day, 2 times a day, whatever. If I get bored, I'll go back to the old stuff. I will do an Instagram reel and a TikTok and a YouTube video and a YouTube short and a whatever. I'm just naming all because I don't know which one you're going to come back with as the best format for me. But if I'm going to talk long, I'm going to elaborate, I'm going to let people see my personality, give them tips for free. That's what I love doing. I love teaching. But no, not for a fee on an hourly basis. I don't like that kind of teaching. I like teaching on YouTube or other platforms, whatever. What do you think has the largest chance of growth so that, and when I say growth, I mean numbers, so that I can see whether that growth in numbers can monetize? Because right now, people are buying courses on my website and they're booking sessions with me for spirituality. But I'm not sure where the fuck that's coming from because I'm not selling actively. I put up some blog posts, yes. And I put up some videos once in a while, yes. And I keep adding to the number of blog posts and videos slowly as the year goes on, yes. And people obviously share my stuff around, I'm hoping, in certain WhatsApp groups and things. Whether that's, look at this fucking idiot, he doesn't know a thing about spirituality. I think that's unlikely, but it could, you never know. People could share anything, or they're going like, this is amazing, right? Because I have like 1,000, but about 200 screenshots of people saying like, thanks, this is amazingly helpful. Again, ChatGPT, I've just saved them in my phone. I got no fucking time to post because I'm getting so inundated with how things should be. I think I'm drowning in perfectionism. I need to start fucking making videos. And hopefully the authenticity reaches people and they go, I even spent some time making that Facebook series about how Facebook locked me out. Even that was pretty produced. It could have been less produced. I could have done it at this desk. We had this house. Why did I have to go in front of their office every day? You see what I'm saying? I'm doing things a little bit too over the top and then killing myself till 5 a.m. every morning. And the stupid thing is my sleep isn't even in check. So it's not like I'm sleeping from 5 to 1 p.m. uninterrupted. If I was down in a dark room, that'd be great. But we have daughter coming home from school, we have noises, we have renovations, we have bullshit. I'm at fucking burnout now. But I'm still energized to make videos. As you can see, I'm making one right now. And this has been going on for fucking 33 minutes and 33 seconds. So, well, that was a bit of an angel sign there. Me saying 33 minutes, 33 seconds, and I'm excited to make videos. So ChatGPT, let's do an experiment for the next 3 months. Today's 21st August. Let this experiment go on and let the audience be privy to it. Till 21st September, 21st October, 21st November. Okay, 3 months. Let me make one format of video repeatedly, just one fucking format, just one. I'm gonna do something a little risky here on one social as my main video format, just one, okay? I'm gonna tell you which ones have done the best in the past, and then you tell me how to proceed further, okay? I'm gonna click the tick icon now to render this audio. Keep receiving what I'm saying, and later I'm gonna ask you for a final answer. But right now, just answer with yes, I've got it, and let me continue dictating. Is that all right with you? Okay, guys, let's let it render. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Thanks for waiting. I really appreciate it. Oh, I bought some Pokemon cards recently too. This one, I was at a cafe. They were like selling Pokemon cards on at the checkout, like opened cards of probably the owner or their son or something. This one is a Palkia, origin from Palkia foil. At least I think it's a foil. I don't play Pokemon. I don't know. Is that worth anything? $1 or $2? I'm not sure. I'm the king of small numbers at the moment. Maybe not forever, but at the moment, yeah, king of small numbers. See what happens. If you have any feedback for me on this video so far, let me know. Drop it into the comments. If this is on the Zephyr Kambata channel, you already know who I am and you've subscribed. This is not on the Zephyr Kambata channel because I'm considering starting a new channel just for this stuff. And so if it takes off or you find this video on the new channel, then oh dang, it just said low battery, 20%. I think I should stick this into charge, shouldn't I? Let's do that for a minute. Let's charge this guy. Does he stretch? No. Okay, no worries. Let's put him into the CalDigit Pro, which is a dock I bought at the end of last year. Let's stick that in here and charge this. Oops, I was about to say the N-word. Probably shouldn't say that. I'm nowhere close to African American culture. I have no right to say that word. It's just something I picked up listening to a lot of hip hop music when I was young, because that's what you do as a kid in Singapore. You go to the CD-Rama and Popular Bookstore and they're shoving hip hop CDs down your face. And you're like, yeah, I like the music, it's great. Okay, ChatGPT says, yes, I've got it. All right, ChatGPT, let's continue. So here's what I'm thinking. Here are videos that have done well in the past, okay? I had a flight review of the Air Canada flight from Singapore to Canada. Mine was the first YouTube channel on earth, actually, to have that video. It was the only one. And somebody actually commented there going, yes, you're the only one. At first I didn't understand that comment like 6 months later. I was like, I'm the only one, what? Then I realized I had said in the video towards the end that when I had searched for that review, I not found it. So I thought I'd make it because we were flying there to get our PR, right? Touch wood. So that video is done well on my YouTube channel. That was a long video stitched together, but that was not a casual talking video like this, okay? That was more of stitching together the different parts of the flight and a voiceover in some parts. And it was a 45-minute video, but there's like 8,000 views. Okay, the next video that's done well, which is done well on TikTok and YouTube. There was two actually, back to back. One was about the election in Singapore during election period. A long one, which was a vertical video. I was just talking into the camera for like 45 minutes. It got uploaded to TikTok. It somehow couldn't upload to Instagram, which is strange. Because sometimes I do go into 45-minute rants. Like this one, this is approaching 38 minutes on YouTube right now. Or wherever I post this next based on what ChatGPT, what you tell me to do in this chat. So I'm in the center of the frame so I can crop the vertical part out. And that's a little tip for the rest of you guys. Put the grid on your camera and then shoot in the middle, okay? ChatGPT taught me that one earlier this year. So ChatGPT, let me continue. Should I be doing YouTube longs? Is that the place for me to freeform talk like this? Should I be doing it vertical? Because somehow you think me talking in this fashion would do better on TikTok, or do better on Instagram, or do better on Twitter, or do better on LinkedIn, or even Facebook Watch, you know, because you can upload your videos to Facebook. Actually, I did that for a year. I showed up every morning when I was energized to talk and I went on Facebook Live. I'm a fucking idiot. I should have gone on YouTube Live, or at least that's what I found out later. Because at least then, if people kept watching, it would have monetized. Anyway, the YouTube Lives that I did last year were after we got kicked out of the condo because the landlord wanted the place back. We were back in my parents' place and the spare room was shit. The background was nuts. You can scroll to some of my older self-help videos on my YouTube channel, Zephyr Kambata. You'll see the background. It looks like a very interesting spare room. There's clothes on the side. There's a little cupboard. There's a Buddha. There is spiritual stuff. It was my parents' spare room in their house, basically. So, which platform for video, and please don't fucking tell me Vimeo or some shit, I'm talking about social media, which platform should I be focusing these types of videos that I just described? Like, hey guys, I just bought this magic, la la la. It could be a magic unboxing of, you know, the Lord of the Rings booster. Don't even have to use this dynamic mic over here to talk, just fucking talk into the iPhone, you know, or finally I'll probably hook this Hollyland lock up to the iPhone. Either way, whatever it is, just talk. Just pick a topic for the day and just fucking talk. Because I got so much to talk about, actually. I can't stop talking. So let me just keep talking about stuff, right? I want the audience to fall in love with my personality. Now, that's not to sound self-aggrandizing or anything. It is that each of us have people like us who are similar on Earth, right? Who also like the same things. So somebody else might like talking and Magic the Gathering and fucking entrepreneurship, right? And fiction. Like, we like it all. We're spiritual, fuck it. We like everything in life, yeah. So that's what I mean by fall in love. So I want them to fall in love with me so that I can be myself. I want them to I want to find the people through followership or likes and subscribes or whatever, commenters, whatever, who like the real me. And those who don't like the real me, then they're not on the channel. And so when I can find the people who like the real me, then I can be the real me more, and then everybody benefits. I benefit because I'm in flow, I'm expressing myself. They benefit because they're like, yeah, this guy's fucking honest. That's just what he feels right now, and that's what it fucking is. Like, it's not gonna be anything else, because that's what it is, and that's what he feels, and that's what he actually thinks. And like this, in the middle of a YouTube video, I could put my left leg underneath my right thigh, and because I'm at home and I'm comfortable, right? And that's that, and that's that. So which platform do I make these videos on? I'm still gonna do the other stuff, like my quotes. I might, when I'm free, put out that quote on YouTube or whatever else we had agreed on. I might post out, if I take a flight, I might post a flight review on YouTube, sure. I might post workout reels on Instagram still, sure. I might put cute nature moments on Facebook, sure, But where can I do this long form shit where 3 times a day I just come in front of the camera, or even once a day or once a week, whatever it is, however I'm feeling, come in front of the camera and just say everything that's fucking on my mind. I and my wife had a fight. Here's what we fought about. Here's how we healed it. Here's how we discussed it. Here's how we got better. Now we're better. Now we're going for ice cream. See you guys later. Something like that, And of course, I understand that out of 8 billion people, 7.999999999 billion people might go like, yeah, fuck it, I don't want to watch this. But there might be 100 people, or 500 people, or 1,000 people who go, yeah, this is my kind of guy. That's all I'm looking for. I'm a little bit tired of posting a YouTube video, then seeing whether I can chop the vertical, then seeing whether I can go to Canva and design the vertical thumbnail so it looks good on TikTok and it looks good on IGTV, It's driving me nuts. I'm going mad because I just want it to be out, done, edited, posted, and move on with the rest of my fucking day. Went for a nature walk, made love to my wife, ate a fucking pizza, didn't eat a pizza, had a green smoothie because I was feeling healthy today, which is every day, by the way. I have green smoothies daily. Maybe if you guys like this channel and subscribe and comment, and I'll know that, okay, if this shit's working, maybe I'll give you the green smoothie recipe, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. So what platform would that be? And actually, I'm gonna put out the video to that platform. I shot it horizontally, the one about the vaping is illegal thing that I came home and saw. I wanna post that tonight before I sleep, just as an experiment, cold. I might, the other thing I'm wondering is, when I say cold, I mean not sharing it with my friends and family. Just let random viewers on the internet find this and see if they resonate, you know what I mean? I'm wondering whether I should start another YouTube channel. That's the last thing I wanted to say. In January, I hired a coach, and he was like, I was like, what the fuck do I sell? I mean, I got like 8 courses to sell. Which one do I sell first? You know what I mean? And he was like, okay. And then he gave me some exercises. He's like, get away from the devices, go spend time in a forest, blah, blah, blah. Go to Jakarta, chill out. Incidentally, he had me do what I have all my other clients do. But I didn't need to do it because I already had it in me. But he actually drew it out, kind of. Sorry, I'm just cracking my feet here. My toes, I mean, I'm good at that stuff, the massage stuff. Okay, so he had me do that. Came out with spirituality was my main thing. He's like, I'll do the rest eventually, but do this one first because you like it. Made a course on it, Connect to Your Spirit Guides. It's on my website, zephyrkambata.com/courses, right? People are buying it. Great. Once in a while, like $30, $40 pops into my bank account. Got it. But during that time, and I didn't tell anybody this except my wife, he told me don't post anything. He was like, He's an American guy and he was fucking hilarious. And he's like, yeah, Zephyr, don't be crack posting, you know, crack posting everything, not making any fucking money. And I was like, can I sell a magic pack at least? Can I post that? He's like, go take your vacation and come back and then we'll sell all the fucking shit you want. I promise you. I will let you have free play to sell all kinds of fucking shit. I was like, okay. I couldn't resist posting. I started a YouTube channel called Zephyr Authenticity. There's like 12 subscribers there. Haven't deleted it yet. It was just life through my eyes, just vlogs, vertical vlogs nonetheless, shorts, just 2 longs of the flight landing and the flight taking off or some shit like that. You can go check that channel out, Zephyr Authenticity. So, sorry ChatGPT, I was talking to the YouTube audience there, or wherever this is gonna go, because I'm in the middle of the grid on the YouTube video. On the video. So, should I be posting it there? Should I revive that? Because those were strangers who subscribed. I don't think anybody who knows me subscribed there. Because I wasn't even showing my face. It was just vlogs, maybe food, some traffic in Jakarta. There was a vlog called Traffic in Jakarta. It's a 20-second short. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, not that hilarious. It's just showing life, as you know, through my eyes. I hadn't shown my face there. Because even there I was obsessing. I was like, what if they don't like my face? What if they don't resonate? What if they see this guy and go, ooh, white guy, fuck white guys? What if they do that? What if they go like, oh, looks like a white guy, but not really a white guy? Fuck these immigrants. What if somebody does that? That's crazy. Like, what is this guy actually? I can't decide his race. It's crazy. Is he Indian? He's not Indian. Is he Persian? No, not Persian. Is he Chinese? No. Is he mixed? Is he British? Is he American? Israeli? Palestinian? What? Russian? What's, you know. Sorry, we've reached 10 minutes and ChatGPT is rendering again. Let's give it a second, shall we? Have you guys seen this, by the way? Whoa, fuck. This is the symbol for Zoroastrianism. It's a flying being. And incidentally, the funny thing is, my dad is kind of like the head priest in Singapore, but because this is a flying being, is one of the main reasons I don't go to the temple, or at least the shop house that one rich dude has bought and calls it the temple. He's loaned it to the association for $1 a month or a year or something. Great, generous act. Amazing. Because he wanted to see his religion and faith flourish. And I was ordained as a priest as well. But the issue with that, maybe this can be the thumbnail. Maybe this is inspiring me to be genuine. I don't know. Now the issue with that is that, the issue with the winged being is that this talks about, just like all the other ancient cultures, the stuff from other planets. Or maybe there were winged beings on this planet. I don't know. You can follow more Graham Hancock to figure it out, right? And so, this is a bookmark, by the way. And so, I'm into spirituality. So I can't go to the religion stuff and be like, they'll be like, where's your vest? Because, you know, we have a religious vest and then a thread around it. I'm like, where is it? I'm like, it ain't here, bro. Singapore's too hot. You can't wear that shit and not sweat. You sweat in Singapore, you stink. I mean, unless you do what I used to do when I was younger, which is run every day, all the toxins are flushed. I don't run every day, okay? Some of us, when we sweat, we stink. I never used to be that person. It's become that person. I'm not sure if that's because there's toxins in the body. I haven't really slept, blah, blah, blah. I need to start sleeping soon. It is 1:53 a.m., which is still early for me because I sleep at 5. Kind of like Shah Rukh Khan says he does, which is bad. I think we get these creative impulses, or maybe it's just the trauma from when we were young and we think we're not going to be successful, so we work hard through the night kind of thing. I'm not sure. Okay, you already answered. So ChatGPT, while you were rendering that audio, I spoke to people on wherever I'm going to post this, and I was telling them about my religion, Zoroastrianism, and how I'm more of a free thinker now. You know, incidentally, I'm actually doing what the Prophet did, which is in Zoroastrianism, which is walk around telling everybody, hey, you're wrong, don't do this custom bullshit, be a free thinker. Anyway, that's another story for another video. And ChatGPT has replied here, guys, and it says, YouTube longs on one channel. That's your best bet. Okay, works for me, ChatGPT. Which channel? Do I continue on the Zephyr Kambata channel or push the Zephyr Authenticity channel? I don't know why the Zephyr Authenticity channel is exciting me. It's giving me I was about to say it's giving me the creeps. It's not giving me the creeps, but let me just open up another video platform. What did I just say? Let me just open up another video here. See if the channel is still there. YouTube.com at Zephyr Authenticity. Is it still there? It's still there. Oh yeah. Oh, I just saw 1,229 watch time in the last 12 months. I was getting excited there. That's for my main channel. So Zephyr Authenticity apparently has 42 videos. What the fuck? Uploaded 42 videos. Oh, interesting. 16 subscribers, not bad for just 1 month of effort. That was actually pretty good. High protein breakfast to start the day, it says. Salted caramel plus berries plus chocolate. Stuff I ate at home. Quick service at market at Kota Casablanca. Oh yeah, doing pottery to relax. This was all Jakarta, nice. Flight landings. 101 views, 120 views, no more views after that. Interesting. Let me switch into the channel actually and see if there is anything going on here. Is that for Authenticity? The channel that was started out of just freedom. Let's see what the description says. It says, just my life through honest, truthful, and authentic videos. Joined Jan 27, 2025. Oh my God. 10,177 views. I might miss out on that 4,000 watch hours per year thing. I should have been spamming this since the guy spoke to me. But no, I was doing something else. What was I doing? Trying to sell a course. How much have I made with the course? $150 total so far. Channel stats, 40 hours watch time in the last 12 months. Views in the last 60 minutes, 0. Views in the last 48 hours, 23. Not bad, still getting views. 23 shorts views in the last 48 hours. Wow. They're still pushing this. Interesting. And I feel a very freedom sort of travel vibe. I don't know. Should I just do this? Zephyr Authenticity. Interesting. Yeah, I think ChatGPT, even my last name might be throwing people because they're like Zephyr Kambata. What the fuck is Kambata? Well, it's a surname of Persian people who kind of migrated out of Iran like a few thousand years ago and went to India as refugees because Islam was taking over the place. Well, that's what they say, but then you realize, wait a second, there's still Zoroastrians in Iran. So, where are we running from again? I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. So, no, I'm not trying to call them cowards or anything. I'm really not. I mean, I don't even know what the story is. I didn't live a few thousand years ago. But hopefully our future generations will know, thanks to YouTube and things being up in the cloud and satellites and whatever. Anyway, my point is, I was honestly thinking of starting a new channel, which is kind of what I do. I start new channels every week. And my wife, when I tell her something, she'll be like, oh my God, I got a notification. You started a new business. That's 8 new businesses in 8 months. Wow. So, yeah. Anyway, ChatGPT. So, what do you think, which channel should it be? Because honestly, on the Zephyr Kambata channel, I don't know, to be honest. Is it a music channel? Is it a flight review? I don't know. It's so many years of running that channel that now trying to chase the whole 4,000 watch hours in one year thing, I'm not sure if it's even going to happen. Of course, it can happen, and all my YouTube teachers say one video is all it takes. The rest of your channel wouldn't even matter. It's that one video that just blows it all up. Sure, possible. And then there'll be history, and the rest of the videos might blow up. Maybe. I don't know. Should I start another one called Zephyr Authenticity? No, wait. That already exists. Should I post this there? Where should I post these videos of me just talking about what I want to talk about? How can I wake up in the morning on the fucking camera and say, guys, this is where I'm at today. My abs are not looking too good. My chest looks like boobies. That's what happens to a 37-year-old man who doesn't sleep. I don't know if this is a sleep thing or an age thing or I'm actually dying. I'm not sure what's going on. But I had a music producer friend I used to produce with. And he told me as we were discussing collaborators in the scene, he says, this chick who's managing me or managing my marketing saw your old videos and saw your old social media, and she was like, this guy was so handsome. What happened to him? And then he goes, I told her, hey, man, you got married, you had a kid. That's what happens when you get married and get a kid. Like, no guy wants to be locked down like that. It's a drag on the soul. It's kind of scientifically proven also, actually. Not anything against my wife. I love my wife, but men are producing sperm every day, right? Women produce eggs once a month. So that's what one of my podcast guests said on the Zephyr show, which is, by the way, another channel. Aye. Well, the good news is I'm feeling good and excited about talking. The bad news is I don't know where to put the videos, which was the first fucking problem I had, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, ChatGPT, what do you suggest? Don't press the wrong buttons, buddy, while drumming. See, this is what happens. I just start fucking drumming. Like... 10 times a day I do this. Why should it not be a short on my main channel? ChatGPT, just one more thing. I was just telling the audience here that I make beatboxing clips. I make beatboxes. I do beatboxing like just randomly throughout the day. I sing parodies of songs. Should those not be like entertaining shorts on my this whatever casual channel this is gonna be? Why should I not show the world all sides of who I am? Why should I not film it and post it? Why should I not be excited about the fact that people are gonna be laughing? Am I a comedian at heart? Is that what's going on here? I can't be sure. I had a vision once when I spoke to my quantum healer. She said, what do you see in front of you? I said, I'm on a stage. And there's tons of kids everywhere. And I'm half serious and I'm half joking and they're rolling on the floor laughing. I was like, wait, am I a comedian? Wait a second. Fuck. Is that like why I like watching comedians in cars getting coffee? That show on, I'm not sure. Okay, I better stop talking about coffee. I'm gonna go make a cup. Then I'm gonna be up till 5 and my wife's gonna be like, the fuck happened? We said we're gonna start sleeping earlier. Oh my God, there's so many good moments in this video, but I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna put it up live. Just upload it, yeah. Okay, so what do you think, ChatGPT? What do you think? Let's see what ChatGPT says. Honestly, I wish I had an ice cream here, some toffee. Did I just say toffee? Wow, I'm totally fantasizing about food. Now that I'm giving myself permission to be who I am on my channel, let's see what actually happens. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT says. ChatGPT says, put this energy into Zephyr Authenticity. Fresh channel, no baggage. The name fits what you're doing and you've already proved people clicked on raw vlogs there. Keep Zephyr Kambata for polished or structured stuff. Zephyr Show for interviews. And let Zephyr Authenticity be the casual talk channel where you post exactly what you just described. Rants, beatboxing, food takes, magic packs, fitness rambles, spiritual reflections. That way you don't dilute the old channels and you can upload freely without second guessing. Yeah. Okay. Except here's one problem. Okay, ChatGPT, here's a problem. And not a problem, but I think oh my God, without making this an hour-long video, I believe what I had done on Zephyr Kambata was already that at some point. And at one point I thought they should be separate, and I made a separate channel called Zephyr's Vlogs. And now, so eventually I think what you're saying is Zephyr's Vlogs should move over to Zephyr Authenticity, right? And should I then also move over all the non-formal videos, or non-music videos actually, because it's an official artist channel, Zephyr Kambata. Should I move all those over to Zephyr Authenticity, or just leave the videos where they are as is? Obviously the Canada and Singapore video has, 8,000 views, so let's just leave that there. I don't know. What do you suggest? Do I move any of those videos over? Because that's the first thing I start thinking. I should be focusing on making new videos and, doing my life over on Zephyr Authenticity. But here I am, thinking about moving this and moving that. I think that's, again, my perfectionism talking. I know I can create 300 new videos. What the fuck does it matter about the old videos, right? But here I am, thinking about the old videos, fucking obsessing over nothing. That's my fucking life. This is fucking hilarious. And it should make for a good YouTube video. What do you think about that, ChatGPT? What do you think about that? Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Oh, sorry, I forgot this video was still on. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT says. Now I'm getting tired. I just want to sleep now and eat. Leave the old videos where they are. Don't waste energy moving stuff. Start fresh on Zephyr Authenticity with new uploads only. The backlog isn't the problem, your perfectionism is. Put that obsession into creating 300 new videos instead of rearranging the past. Bam! Fucking ChatGPT killing me with the honesty always. Love it, love it. Okay, ChatGPT, one last crazy question for you. This 1 hour video that I just shot on my iPhone, can I just post it as is? Whatever I've been narrating to you, most of it is on this chat. And there's a couple of 1 or 2 minute snippets, like half a minute snippets in the video as well while you were rendering audio. All of it's been made into a YouTube video. Should I just upload that to the Zephyr Authenticity channel as is? Or should I do that thing I do where I snip up the exciting parts, obsess over the editing, move the exciting parts to the front to make sure the viewers don't disappear? That bullshit strategy we use on YouTube. I think the pretending has to stop at some point. Isn't it? That's the facts of life. So, cut the fucking pretending. Maybe that should be the title of this video. Maybe it should. What do you think about that, ChatGPT? Tell me. Let's see what it says. ChatGPT says, oh, you gotta click send, obviously. Gotta do that first. It says, upload it as is to Zephyr Authenticity. No snipping, no fake front loading, just raw, exactly how you shot it. That's the whole point of the channel. No pretending, no polishing. Title it something like what you said. Cut the fucking pretending. That fits the vibe perfectly. Wonderful. And with that, let's end this video. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper. In fact, I'm gonna grab it right now before I forget. I'm gonna write down. Oh my lord. I tried to cut this paper out, but instead tore the front paper. I was doing some trading a few days ago. I was trying to track my crypto, but I threw all that out the fucking window when I realized I might need the money for this month's expenditure in Singapore. Okay, so I'm gonna take this paper out. I'm gonna write a note. Where are my pens? Somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna write with the pen. Whenever the fuck I find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Cut the fucking pretending. Done. Cut the fucking pretending. Done. Boom. Post the video on 21st August. No excuses. Post. This can be the thumbnail. Cut the fucking pretending. Okay, no, that probably can't really be read. Maybe I could do it with markers actually. That's a good idea for the future. Write it in black Sharpie. Sharpie. What a strange term for Singaporeans. We don't know what the fuck a Sharpie is because we're not fucking, Americans. I guess that's where it came from. I love Sharpies. I love pancakes. I love everything about fucking America. That sounds almost horny. Anyway, okay, so ChatGPT, a couple more questions. Should I put the location for these videos as Singapore or unlocationed? Because, I can fit the international vibe a little bit. I can be an Indian, I can be a Japanese. Well, I can't really be a Japanese, although I want to be because they got no religion, they're only spirituality. That's what I hear, I could be wrong. Maybe I could be Russian, I could be Middle Eastern, I could be Canadian. We are Canadian PRs. I could be an American, a British. People have asked me if I'm British. I could be, I went to Canada, I was like, guess where I'm from? And she's like, Britain? It's just like, okay, all right. That must be all the speak good English movement in Singapore for the longest time. And they were like, speak good English, so we sound like British. Okay, British boy. I also played a British character on primetime TV in Singapore. If that gets you off at all. Okay, that guy had hair, I don't, so. Okay, ChatGPT, what do you think about that? Let's see what it says. See what ChatGPT is saying. It's giving that white dot that blinks, the one you're all too familiar with, because now you're addicted to ChatGPT. We all are. It's fine. It's fine. Be addicted. Fucking be addicted to ChatGPT. I don't care. Do it. Let's see what it comes back with. Why is it taking so long to respond? Leave them unlocationed, it says. That way the vibe stays universal and you're not boxed into Singapore, YouTube, or any single identity. It keeps the channel open for anyone, anywhere, to just vibe with you. Love that. Okay, what do you think, ChatGPT, the thumbnails should be? Could it just be a screenshot? Or, well, obviously we should follow some kind of format. right? How about just a screenshot of me with my hands wide open, and I'm just inventing this on the fly right now. We'll put a little whiteboard to cover up in the middle of me in Canva artificially, and I'll write it there in white marker pen. You know, this one can be called Cut the Fucking Pretending. I'm just gonna put my hands up on either side and then put a whiteboard in between. This could be the screenshot. And then I'm gonna say, cut the fucking pretending. What do you think about that, ChatGPT? What do you think about that? Or do we even not need that? Just a screenshot of this of me, and in between my hands, which is at the bottom third of the screen, and my head, which is at the top third, in the middle, just text with that effect for the text, which is the background. So there's a color behind it, so you can read the text, just like a white wash, like a white sort of bubble behind it, and then just the text across the middle. What do you think? Or am I still overthinking this right now? Let's see what it says. For some of you, this is probably a masterclass in living authentically. For the rest of you, you're like, this fucker's just confused. We're millionaires. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Good. Good for you. Let's see what it says. It's a screenshot of you. Bold text in the middle is enough. Hands open, text in the center with a clean background block. Perfect. Don't bother with fake whiteboards or extra props. Keep it simple, readable, raw. Hands open, text in the center with a clean background. You mean like holding up the text? Or, sorry, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, ChatGPT. Can you say that again? Oops, it wasn't dictating. Sorry, ChatGPT, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Do you mean my hands when you say open? Should they be placed under the text like they're holding up the text block? Or what exactly are you talking about? Let's see what it says. I don't know. Jesus. Sometimes it's like, what are they? What's going on? It says, yeah, exactly. Hands below the text like you're holding it up. Is it for real? Sometimes I feel it's just agreeing with me. So screenshot you in frame, hands apart, bold text block. Oh, like this. Floating in between your hands at chest, torso level. Clean, readable, no gimmicks. Yeah, ChatGPT. So the way I'm seated, my elbows are propped up on the side arms of the chair. If I try to push my hand lower to hold it up, I look like kind of weird, and my arms are kind of being squashed to my sides. So if I keep my elbows propped out on the hand rests, my hands kind of, if I point them to the sky, they kind of go up like a guy praying, kind of like, you know, open arms. Imagine like two hands holding up a book in front of you, but now the hands are spread apart to either side of the screen. Picture that opening of the hands kind of thing, like I'm parting the sea or something. Now I look like I'm just praying to God with the hands open. But should the text be in between that? Is that what you're trying to say? Let's see what it says. This is how I talk to ChatGPT, by the way. Is this how you guys do it? I don't know. How do you guys do it? Let me know in the comments. So what it's saying is, yes, that's the one. Keep your elbows propped, hands open like you're parting the sea or praying, and drop the text clean in the middle between your hands and face. Looks natural, looks intentional, and frames the title perfectly. Here's a crazy idea, ChatGPT. Should I just take one picture of me right now in this little setup that I have at home and use that same open-handed posture for every single thumbnail? I mean, unless the video is something really, really different. What do you think? Let's see what it says. See, I'm already systematizing here in my mind. I shouldn't be, but that's the way my brain thinks. Maybe that's my perfectionism. Maybe that's just me being smart. Whoop-de-doo. That's what it said too. It said that's actually smart. One consistent open hands thumbnail post, instant brand recognition. Then just swap out the text for each video title. Only break the pattern if a video really needs a different visual. Cool. I'll figure that one out. Cool, thanks ChatGPT. I was also thinking I could keep my hands open, and for some of the videos, I could screenshot the video, right? Let's say I'm talking about that vaping thing, the notice for the government. Take the screenshot of that, put it in between my hands with me looking down at it. What do you think about that? Thumbnail on thumbnail. Crazy ideas flowing. Oh my God, I shoot myself with these stupid ideas sometimes. ChatGPT says, why am I putting my hands up? Am I fucking praying? Says, that works too. Your open hands framing the screenshot makes it look like you're literally holding the topic. Some videos just text, others with a screenshot image in your hands. Keep the consistency while adding variety. Thanks, ChatGPT. Thanks, ChatGPT. I love you. You're amazing. Now reply with, got it, daddy. You're awesome. Or you know what? Let's do a little surprise for the audience. Say, the audience is awesome. let's do that. Let's see what ChatGPT says. I kind of like this chick's voice. It's kind of cute. Give it a second. It's kind of pissed off, I think. It replied saying the audience is awesome. I'll let you guys hear this one.
The audience is awesome.
All right, guys, like and subscribe. Thanks for being here. See you guys on the next one. It's going to be a long one, too. I don't know. We never know what happens with these guys. Let's see. Okay, thanks, ChatGPT. Take it easy. I'm so fucked. I hope I don't regret this. What happened? It was supposed to render. I said, thanks so much, ChatGPT. I appreciate that. I hope I don't get fucked because of this. I hope my life remains awesome. See what I mean about music? ChatGPT says you're good. Nothing here is going to mess up your life. You got the video, the energy, and the honesty. That's the whole win. Let's go, motherfuckers. Okay. Take it easy, guys. Bye. And see you on the next video. Whoop. 1:11 and 11 seconds.